So I wrote this sermon for myself because I am the one that needs to hear this lesson. Maybe some of you need to hear this lesson too. I don't know. I don't think so. And if you don't be so selfish. I try to write something for you every week. So this week, this is for me, okay? So I called it Those People. Those people. And if I am being honest, and maybe if you are being honest, I think we have all those peopled some group or another at one point in our life. Those people who will not get the vaccine. Those people who wear masks everywhere. Those people who voted for Biden. Those people and their MAGA hats. Those people who come to the food bank in that fancy car. Those people who put Black Lives Matter signs on their front lawn. Those people who want to overturn Roe v. Wade. Those people and their crazy them, their pronouns. You get the idea. We may not say it out loud, but we have thought it. Our book group spent 8 weeks talking about how those people thinking is tearing our country apart. And we had some passionate discussions about what we Christians can do about it. In fact, we solved the whole problem. So, sorry, maybe next time you want to sign up for the next book group, right? And the bad news is that this is not a new phenomenon. As we heard this morning in our reading from Acts. Prior to this story, Peter has been tormented by what to do about those Gentiles. You see, many of them had heard about the Jesus movement, and they're excited about it, and they want to be baptized. They want to participate in house church services, right? Good problem to have. But there is a problem. They're unclean. They eat shellfish and animals with hooves. To break bread with them is to contaminate yourself. And let's face it, it is hard to erase a lifetime of religious training. And Peter is a lot of things, and one of them is he is a really good Jew. And he follows the rules. So he doesn't know what to do about those people. And then he has a vision. He sees a large picnic blanket coming down from heaven, and it's filled with unclean goodies. And God says to him, Peter, nobody and nothing I have made is unclean or unholy. So eat up, my friend. Wow. Just when you think a 2,000-year-old story can't be relevant. Nobody and nothing God has made is unclean or unholy. Think about that statement in the wake of our modern political climate. Now, we can mock Peter for needing this vision to be shown to him 3 times before he gets it. And we can feel superior because we know this concept was already drilled into the heads of the disciples by Jesus over and over again. When Jesus went out of his way to travel through Samaria to speak to the woman at the well. When Jesus praised the Gentile Roman centurion for having greater faith than anyone else in Israel. Or when Jesus sent his disciples out to preach the good news to all nations. Fun fact, all nations is actually code for those people. So we may be tempted to ask, how many times does Peter have to have this explained to him before he gets it? But how many times do we need to have this explained to us before we get it? God has told us too to never treat anyone as unholy or unclean. So let's take that particular lesson to heart. Let's put a giant sign on the church door. Let's make it into a bumper sticker or post it on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, if you actually know how to do those things. In God, there is no those people, ever. That means no one is rejected, no one is despised, no one is chastised, no one is excluded. Not gay people, not transgender people, not Muslims, not atheists, not Democrats, not pro-choice, not Black Lives Matter, not Trumpers, not liberals, not conservatives, not law enforcement, not defund the police, not your grandmother, not your neighbor that doesn't look, think, or worship like you. Not anyone, anywhere, at any time, for any reason. So, we can keep running to our corners and clinging to our version of the truth, putting the other in the unclean box. But if we do that, we will miss the great picnic that God has planned for us too. A picnic filled with choice food and fine wine. A picnic where everyone is an A-lister because everyone was worth dying for according to Jesus. The future of the church is being shaped right now. Those who make room for everyone like Jesus did are the ones who will create the Christianity of tomorrow. And the only question remaining is, will it be us?